Okay, market's open, and I'm about to get stopped out on one of my set and forget orders, which is fine. I wanted to give this one a shot, and then another one below that. But just to recap yesterday's trade, it went from the 675 that I took, or no, the 750 that I took profit at the 500. Um, Obviously, it kept going down lower. I think I could have squeezed more out of it, but I'm not gonna think about it like that right now. I'm just gonna go for the 3 to 1s clean, uh, like I said in the previous video. So it's not really a 3 to 1. It's more of like a 10 to 3, which is technically 3 and 1/3 to 1. Um, because I realized that that extra 1/3 actually makes a difference, and that's where the profit can be made. Because it gives you room for being wrong 25% of the time. Literally, 3/4 of the time you could be wrong. No, only right 25% of the time, being wrong 75% of the time. So that 1/3 can be the profit margin over a long period of time, being wrong 3/4 of the time. And this thing is about to get stopped out, but I'm not too. There it goes. I'm not too worried about that. It does suck, but I'm gonna give another shot at the. Well, it's broke a new low, and I'm gonna give another shot here at the 325 and maybe the 250 before I decide that that we're out of this range. Because right now we're consolidating. Can't really, so I should change my. I meant to change this to yellow, not green, because I was green on the lower time frame, but I forgot that I committed to going on a higher time frame because the streak has been terrible lately. Um, so on the hourly, this is not a there's not any visible trend. This is just consolidating between, I guess, like the 750, literally to the T, and looks like if we're using this candle like the 325. So there's about a 425 425 points worth of runway here back and forth. I took a shot at the 425 to play this low right here. That didn't work. My next shot is down here. I don't like that this is not creating a bearish divergence on the hourly, but it is creating or I keep saying the wrong thing, bullish divergence on the hourly, but it is creating bullish divergence on the 15 minute, which is a lot less reliable. Like this, for example, this didn't mean anything. Um, but it did have a move up after it bounced down a lot and nullified that. So this could easily happen. It could bounce off the 250, for example, which would still kind of put it in the range, right? It's not just because it hits 250. I would not necessarily be excited for a downtrend yet. I would still consider it as something that it needs a wait and see kind of approach. So we could easily be bouncing around between a 750 and even as far as a 250, 500 point range, which is plenty to scrape 250 off of. If you got to get a little lucky and you got to be super patient. So that's what I'm trying to do. This might pick me up. Hopefully this starts to turn around. My last attempt on it will be on the 250. Um, but I don't want to waste that shot in case it just goes straight down because it could go down and pick up the 175, just like touch that, and then move back up. Although by this time I would probably say, actually no, 175 has some former resistance that is like old resistance becomes new support kind of situation. So I might look at that as well. But I don't want to waste my shots. So right now I had this there from yesterday. Um, it's the stronger. It's aggressive, but it's the stronger level, so I'll take that. But anything that breaks below that, I'm gonna take as a confirmation on the way back up.